So how did you get involved in comedy? I mean, you're a funny guy. Like, you're a naturally funny guy to be around. Is that,
you know what?
I don't something know you always
I
had?
have no clue. I don't know where comedy came from. I was a very shy kid. You know, I came to the States about 13 years old. I talk different. I look different. You know, I'm much darker than the rest of the kids. They made fun of me. And the thing about it, American kids are so mean. I didn't know I was dark skinned until I came to America. I mean, in my village, I thought I was the lightest one. I never knew complexion until I came to America. You know, and the kids called me all these dark jokes. It's like, you look like under the bed. I'm like, that's dark as hell. Have you looked under the bed? This one kid told me I look like I have no bright ideas. They said the difference between me and midnight is 11:59. They said when God said let there be light, I was out of town.
I can't.
Oh my God, you look like you're under the...
American kids are so mean. So, you know, it took me a while to get comfortable because all they did was just make fun of you. And then, you know, and especially, I mean, I grew up in a hood where those kids are very materialistic. If you're going to school, you're not having some Jordans or some Pumas, some Nikes, they're going to make fun of what you're wearing. And I came to the States, we had no money, we were broke. My mother worked at McDonald's in Jersey, made $50 a week, and that's what we survived off. You know, so all she could afford to buy me was like stuff from like Woolworth and McQuarrie's, which is equivalent to like Walmart and Dollar Tree right now. You know, she bought me some sneakers in a grocery store. She bought chicken and she bought my sneakers. They were like next to each other. I'm wearing
chicken in the sneakers.
Chicken flavored sneakers. So they made fun of the way I feel.
We're not able to finish the show.
Well, now, so is that what motivated you, was to get out of that situation?
By the time I got to Philadelphia, this is all happened in Jersey. So by the time I got to Philadelphia, at this time, I'm probably about 15 and a half years old. I already knew what it took to fit in, you know, and at 15 and a half, I had a job at Domino's Pizza House, answering phones, and I started delivering pizzas on a bike. I think delivering pizzas on a bike. Why is this guy laughing at me?
I don't think he can get over the chicken fingers.
You still laughing at under the bed? What you laughing at?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the show.
I think he's gone.
Well, let me know when you're ready, man. I have a whole,
Okay. All right.
He would be that guy at your show in the front row that just laughing through the whole thing, even when it's quiet.
I can't get it out of my head. All right. Yes.
So by the time I got to Philadelphia, like I said, I got a job delivering pizzas on a bike and answering phones. I'll take all my tips. I made tips every day. I'll save my tips. And I bought like the name brand sneakers. When it's time to go to school, I saved about $1,500 during the summertime. And I went shopping for school. I bought all the stuff that I want to make sure I'm looking appropriate. And I had all the Nikes, all the Pumas and everything, dressed nice, had my little gold chain. And I went to school, my first day of school in Philadelphia. Could you let go of this under the bed stuff?
Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay. It's getting better. Chicken flavor.
So now I'm going to school and I'm wearing these name brand stuff. But at the same time, I'm new to this place, you know? So I'm like, okay, the kids don't know me. They don't know what I went through. Let me just be chill. And now I'm comfortable with myself because now people want to be my friend because I'm wearing name brand clothes. And back then, it wasn't that many Africans in America. It was most of the foreigners that were black were Jamaicans. So whenever you had an accent and you was dark skinned, every kid thought you was Jamaican. And back then, every Jamaican teenager was known to be drug dealers. So here I am, I'm dark skinned with an accent, the kids in my school thought I was a Jamaican drug dealer, right? So I say, you know what? I'm gonna let them think I'm a drug dealer. As long as they think I'm a drug dealer, they will not mess with me. So I'm real chill. They had no ideas I was delivering. I was dealing pepperoni sausage, extra thick cheese, pepperoni pizza, pan pizza, anchovies. They thought I'm dealing crack and cocaine. They have no idea I'm dealing medium sausage. And so then I started like, now that I'm wearing good clothes, I'm wearing expensive clothes. Now I'm making fun of other kids. What are you wearing? You know, and that's when the comedy started.
Gotcha.
Then I started to make fun of other people because I got tired of kids making fun of me 3 years prior in the other state. And that's where it started. And then I remember when I graduated high school, I wanted to go into service, but at that moment I didn't have my green card. I just had like a work permit. So they wouldn't allow me to go into service. So I decided to just stay working at Domino's Pizza and help my mother pay bills. So I stayed at Domino's, and one of my coworkers, he worked part-time at Domino's, and he was a full-time acting teacher at the Philadelphia Community College. And he told me, he said, Mike, I think you're funny. You should go to open mic at the comedy clubs. And then he helped me write my first 5 minutes, and I started going to open mic. At this time, I'm probably about 19, 20 years old.
Wow. And that's how you got into the acting then? Because you've been in quite a few movies. Comedy.
It all started with stand-up, you know?
Right, of course.
Acting is like a bonus, you know? Back in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, as a stand-up comic, your goal is to like be a great comic, and then hopefully you get a call from like NBC or CBS or whatever, Fox, and get on and get a chance to like be in a sitcom. That was a dream then, you know, but comedy was always first.
Yeah. Yeah. You've been in some huge movies. I mean, Coming to America, recently Coming to America 2. What was that being on the?
Oh, that was great, man. And being a comedian, man, your ultimate goal is to catch a cameo in a big movie.
Yeah.
And as long as you're funny, that's it. You just want to be one funny cameo.
Right. You
don't have to give me a leading role. You know, just give me one scene where everybody's going to remember. And I had those scenes in the movie Next Friday, which came out in like 2000 with Ice Cube and
that was Mike my age group.
And then Come to America, of course. Even though I didn't like the idea that we, you know, because of the pandemic, we had to settle for like it being on Amazon Prime. I would really prefer being in the movie theater, you know, but it was great. More people got to see it because you got to watch it from home. And it continues, man. Right now, I want to do my own things. I think my fans are ready to see me star in my own movie.
100%.
They want to see me for the full 2 hours. They want to just see Mike for like 2 minutes. They want to see Mike for 2 hours. So I got a few scripts that I'm ready to like pretty much shoot myself.
Good for you. No, you have. I mean, you are hilarious to be around. One of the things. I mean, I can't, you know, as a Muslim, I can't watch all your stuff on IG. But
no, you can't.
Yeah,
you cannot watch Titty Tuesday.
No, I can't watch Titty Tuesday. Yeah, there's a couple of those that I can't watch, but the ones that I used to enjoy the most is when you're on the plane and the guys are going back to economy.
Oh yeah, and hate us to coach.
And that used to be one of my favorite skits. Do you still do that one? Or right now you find?
You know, I got lazy lately, but a lot of my fans are requesting back for the haters going to coach.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna do that this weekend for you guys.
Okay, haters going to coach. Please do that one for it. And then there was another one where you see what my haters did to me, and the different pictures. Those were phenomenal.
So pretty much my fans were like, I'll post a picture. They would take the picture and compare the picture to so many different things.
Yeah.
And I'll take the funniest things and I'll just post it. So the thing about it, I always interact with my fans and I get so much material from them.
Right.
You know, so I check my DM and whenever I post a picture, they always make a meme out of the picture and I post a picture and say, who did this to me?